It's hard, I know I'm better off just restarting, but you still own my heart, and I want more than anything to just move on. Whoa, I'm still hurting in my mind. Whoa, got a feeling that this time.
I wonder how the girls left the room. Were we robbed? What's the opposite of robbery? Like where they brought more stuff and they just like left it? That's more of what it looks like. I don't know if it's a crime or not. That's exactly what my children do, is they just find stuff and destroy our playroom. For those of you who've watched our channel before, you're probably thinking, why are you cleaning the playroom again? Well, this is our life and we don't need your judgment right now. But also, if you've seen our channel before, you know we're not trying to shame anyone, especially ourselves. Well, since we're talking about shame, we might as well introduce ourselves. I'm Lana.
I'm Lara.
And we're two identical twins who love to clean and tidy.
And it gets hard sometimes.
All joking aside, we know that we have a big mess ahead of us. If you like big messes and enjoy watching chaos go to clean, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel.
And don't forget to hit that bell for notifications so you know when our next video is coming out.
There's nothing wrong with some friendly competition, so we decided to set a 10-minute timer and divide the room in half to see who could get the most clean in 10 minutes. I just want to say how lucky my children are to have a playroom that is this amazing.
Well, I'm going to kind of blame you a little bit because, these kids have so many toys, but then I thought, I also gave them half of these toys for Christmas and everything.
You are definitely guilty in this situation, but like back when we were kids, like we definitely had toys. Laura and I played Barbies, loved them, but we were definitely raised by a television. Any other 90s babies out there, you were either raised in front of the television or outside and you had to drink from the hose. Anybody can relate to that. Tell us in the comments below.
So we're picking up, we're moving things, and I could imagine for a parent that it could get really frustrating looking at a mess like this. It feels like it's going to take forever to be able to clean and, either losing their temper or being disappointed in their kids. But we know that this is a process and it takes, one step at a time.
But then we see some crazy crap like them breaking the furniture up in here, and it's hard to be a little patient.
But we also remember being kids, and I can say that we definitely left our bedrooms really messy. We actually, one time, the biggest mess we ever made as kids was when we spilled
the paint on the carpet. I remember that because it was blue paint. My mom had painted some rooms, and for us, we spilt it on the ground by accident, and what we did to cover it up was we took a bunch of clothes and we piled it on top of the paint because we didn't want her to see it.
Yeah, kind of the worst mess we've ever made and maybe even the worst thing we've ever done.
Maybe. Can we just say and recognize that I am totally dominating this competition? It's me, Lana. I'm on the left, and I don't know. I just think I'm really good at this.
Well, first off, we never said it was a competition. It's a teamwork effort.
We literally said at the beginning that this was a friendly competition.
Oh, did we say that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We can go back to the tape.
Well, then I'm just going to say my side was so much harder than yours. I have all these little bitty...
All right, we are done with our 10-minute clean and going to start on the teamwork part. So our playroom furniture are these nuggets. These are these foam couch cushions that you can move around. We love them. We actually got ours from Sam's Club, and they weren't super expensive. I think they were like $129 each. And we use these instead of couches. The kids love to build forts or put on plays and performances with them, so they're a very fun addition to our playroom. One of my personal favorite parts of this playroom is our morbid animal heads that are on the wall. I just think this is so beautifully ironic for a playroom to have dead stuffed animals on the wall. It's just humorous. My kids love them. They actually play with them all the time. But I just think it's a very unique, fun piece of art. Speaking of aesthetic playroom choices, this is the playroom that we did a remodel of or a makeover of, so make sure to click on the video here if you want to see our playroom makeover.
I can't remember if we said at the beginning of this video, but to clean this whole room, it took us 20 minutes. Now, mind you, there were 2 of us, so that's, 2 sets of hands, but it was possible to get done in a short amount of time. And I think if you go back to the beginning of the video, and we'll end up showing another before video, if you will, of, what this room looked like before, I think anyone would be overwhelmed. It is daunting. There's so much toys, garbage. Luckily there was no food. We didn't allow any food in the playroom. But just looking at it, I could see why a parent would just close the door and be like, okay, no toys for a week until we can get this clean. But if you're overwhelmed by it, you can imagine that your kids are probably overwhelmed by it. So I know they made the mess, and it's, very much, maybe a parent's job to be like, well, you have to clean it. But sometimes it can be too much for a kid. In today's clean,
So crazy. One more night to be reckless. A stranger's hands in the moonlight.
today's episode of the Tidy 2. Oh my gosh, look at this place.
Oh, another mess to clean. Let's do this.
Got it. Oh, ow.
Oh, no. You can't pick what types of toys your kids are going to like. I really was hoping my girls would like a traditional dollhouse, one of those beautiful old ones where everything is wood, but they like LOL dolls, and this is what they play with instead. And it's fine, this is their play area. I'm a grown woman. I don't need to have toys in their room.
We used to have these 2 bins sorted by the actual dolls, their clothes and accessory, and then like furniture and little accessory pieces for the house. But it just got too much to have the kids try to separate that. And even though we liked having it sorted that way, we had to be realistic with our expectations. Ever since this makeover where we've created this maker station, the kids have been making. They've been painting, coloring books. Obviously, you can see that we have a keyboard, gluing. We even have 3D glue guns. Any craft pretty much you can think of, we've been dabbling in. We need something to do at home. It's getting hard just trying to keep these kids entertained. It's been a long winter. The groundhog saw his shadow or whatever, and we're feeling those effects in the house with all of these materials. But the girls are entertained, and we can be proud of them for being super creative. So this area here, this maker station, basically consists of a countertop that we got from like a Home Depot type place. And these bookshelves are actually from Walmart.com. And we used those, we constructed them and mounted them to the wall. And they're actually surprisingly sturdy for being kind of that cheap particle board. It fits really well. We can shake the whole thing and nothing will happen to it. And so the girls are loving that they have their own area to play. And honestly, I'm loving that my kitchen isn't covered in crafts. Yes, I remember. I think it's in our kitchen deep clean or our kitchen organization video. You guys should totally check that out. But in that video, you can actually see where the arts and crafts used to be. And it's crazy how much we were able to fit in a cabinet. But it really didn't all fit in there. It was constantly falling out, getting on the other countertops, the dining table, the living room, the girls' bedrooms. So having it contained to one spot is nothing short of a miracle.
Sitting throwing rocks across the pavement, hoping it will cave in and swallow me whole. Wondering why my mind keeps on spinning. This isn't how living to me was told. Why
vacuum's going, the sun is setting, which means it's coming to the end of our video. We always ask at the end of our videos, but that's because we genuinely care what you guys want to see. We're going to be cleaning anyway, so we would love to know, what kind of cleaning do you enjoy? We have lots of videos on our channel. We have organizing, decluttering, and we have deep cleaning. So if you're interested in any of that content, make sure to check out these videos on our channel.
I can see the light, but I can also see the bones decay. I don't know what else there is to say.
And now, the countdown begins for how long it will stay clean.
Leave me, baby, don't wanna fall again. This just hurt me. Just think about it, think about it. How'd you hold me? You don't wanna break. I need some space. Just think about it, think about it. Maybe separate is better, better. I would love with you forever, forever. Ride it, baby. When you need someone to die by you, forever. I won't come back, you know my answer, my answer. I won't come back, you know my answer, my Leave me, baby, don't wanna fall again. This just hurt me. Just think about it, think about it.
Thank you for watching. You know, we think about the cleaning legends out there, the Alice from the Brady Bunch, you know, Mr. Clean. We want the Tidy 2 to be up on that list, so make sure to like and subscribe so that we can join those heroes. If you want a little scrub in the tub, if you want a little wash in the wash, make sure to check out our TikTok. We mentioned earlier that we have a variety of videos in our cleaning playlist, and many of them are our own home, but a lot of them are actually other people's houses that we clean for free. And we do this because we want to be helpful to our community. We know that it's not easy for everyone to, be able to hire a professional cleaning service, so we offer that and try our best to reach out to as many people as possible. Everyone will see a lot more of that this spring and this summer when we start some deep cleaning projects and again, helping others. All right, guys, spring break is coming up and we would love to have some cleaning ideas, so please send them our way. Put them in the comments because we are up for a challenge. But we want to know, what should we clean next?